Okay, so you can see here the US side actually rallies a lot. Why? Is because yesterday there's a speech, the Jerome Powell speech, saying that uh he will slow down the rate hiking. Yeah, that's why the whole market reacts so bullish. So it all just depends on what he says, meaning that his words. So yeah, I think that this month will be he said that he will slow down the rate for the whole December, so that I think the whole December will be quite a small bull run for the US part, which I hope that it will convert to the Malaysian side, especially for our tech stocks and other stocks. Yeah. So this Dow Jones, I think it's going to test this area already, 35.4 3K 4K area. Yeah, this area goes up here. The Dow Jones is quite strong if it goes like this, but the Nasdaq is quite lacking. The tech stocks is quite lacking. It's still on a downtrend. It still haven't broke out from downtrend yet, but the Dow Jones already broke out from the downtrend. No, so just really the Jerome Powell just said that he's going to slow down the rate, and the rates that he'll hike it will be smaller than expected. Yeah, won't be as huge as previously, like 0.75 or 0.5 or 1.00 BPS. Okay, so that's it for US side, because there's nothing much to update on US side. It's just his speech making the whole market rally. Yes, after his speech around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, yeah, it just straight away fly up 2 o'clock. It's still dropping on 1 o'clock, and then 2 o'clock straight away shot up. Okay, so let's look at my watch list. Okay, so the first watch list is BSLCORP. He popped up this day, and then yesterday he just go retracement, but he's holding above the breakout area, so it's good. So continue to look at it, because it might go sideways for a few days again before it push up, or straight away push up today. Okay, so this BSLCORP, we don't need to go in too much, it's because we I think we monitored this for a long time. So yeah, continue to monitor it, because it has not gone over yet. Like I said, it's forming a ladder pattern. This is the first ladder. I think this is second ladder, but for the ladder pattern, you don't know if it will retrace for 1 or 2 days one. Yeah, if it retraces for 2 days, then it's steadier. But if it can goes up, means that it's stronger today because of the US side. So let's see if it can push up today. The next one is TANCO. This TANCO is actually the hardest to guess, is because it's a bit hard to catch. Okay, so let's see if you can stay here and then goes pumps back up again. It goes slowly, but slowly every day. Every day 1-2 beats, 1-2 beats, like we done. Like this at this start. Yeah, every day goes 1 beat, 2 beat, 1 beat, 2 beat. So like I said, how to engage in this kind of stock is for just enter, and then if you have a good, just need a good stop loss. For example, you know where your stop loss is at. For example, you know your stop loss is at maybe 40 cents. Okay, then you can enter, and then when it drops and then bridge, you just cut loss, or not, just let it run. Yeah, this kind of stock is hard to engage in day trade. Only can, if you have holding power, you can hold, because it will shake you out. It will keep on eating up and sell down, eating up and sell down, but at the end, it keeps on slowly goes up. So the only way to engage in this kind of stock is actually to hold. If you don't have holding power, just don't touch this kind of stock. And the next one is still MASTEEL. Okay, it's still holding above this area. If he did not break down, then it still have a chance for him to continue to go up. Yeah, because he rallies too high already for a few days back. Yep, 3 candlesticks straight away shot up 100% already. So right now he will try to consolidate first before shooting up again. If it did not break down this 35 cents to 34 cents area, then he'll still have a chance to go up. Okay, the next one is UEMS. This UEMS is actually the GLC project, like I said earlier, GLC project. So all of the property and construction actually tries to benefit from this project. I mean, the those who are involved in it actually brings up the rally first, and then the whole property sector and the whole construction sector is trying to move. For example, still have GDB, like EcoVest. There's a lot of property, and also MAHSING. Yep, there's a lot of property and construction sector trying to move because they are in deep for a long time already. And because of this GLC and the UMS starting to move and be the leader, and it started the rally first. So right now, every property sector tries to move. Right now, like UMS, the first day that they move, like UEMS, like EcoVest, like IWCT, all these kind of stocks which they move the first day. Right now, it's consolidating in sideways. For example, like here, so consolidating sideways. So still waiting them to consolidate, finish, and then push up. So UEMS is actually the leader. The first rally, he brought up the first rally. So I will consider this UEMS as a first leader. Okay, so other than UEMS, this MAHSING is also potential one. For example, he broke out right here. He broke out at 53 cents. He actually should close high at around 54 cents one. Why? Is because yesterday is portfolio rebalancing day. That's why there are a lot of funds sell down MAHSING. Yep, sell down to 53 cents. So let's continue to look at it today if it can pump back up again, because it has broke out from the 53 cents to 53.5 cents area. It's just that some funds sells down. Yeah, they rebalance the portfolio. That's why they try to sell down. So it's still potential for this MAHSING. And the next one should be GDB. When it broke out right here, somebody remind in the group. Okay, so it broke out at the 22.5 cents area. Yeah, this brokeout should be a good entry breakout, because it's potentially going to close the gap right here, 26.5 cents, or even go higher to around 28 cents. So I will take 22 cents and 22.5 cents as my support. Yeah, at this area as my support. So GDB, I did not update it. I did not update in the group because there's really a lot of stocks to watch out for. So 22 cents, and the last is 22 to 21.5 cents. Yeah, is a support you guys should look up, and potentially goes and covers the gap to 26.5 cents area. Okay, so let's continue to the next one. The next one is VS. It's still continuing, but today it might try to slow down a little bit. It might try to slow down a little bit first. It's going a strong uptrend. But this yesterday has a huge volume, but the price did not move up much. So I'm guessing that it hits resistance. And if today's the Nasdaq, because of the Nasdaq, it rallies so much. If it can't break up the VS and then reach around the 4 cents area, if it goes sideways, then need to be careful already. Yeah, because it reaches a resistance. Let's see if today it can continue to push it up. So this area, to get in VS, actually I wanted to see it goes a bit sideways like this first. At least one red candlestick and wait the SMA 5 to catch up first, because it has shot out from the Bollinger Band also. It has shot out already. Yeah. So need to be careful in engaging this kind of stock. So actually, if you have the experience, if it break out at around 91.5 cents to 92 cents, yeah, break out, and then you can try to catch it. If you have the experience, if you don't have, then don't try to catch. If you don't know how to manage the risk, if you don't know how to cut loss, then just don't chase. Yeah, just wait. Just look at another stocks that have lower risk. Okay, for example, like it break out 92 cents, and then it might possibly reach around 94.5 cents. Yeah. So this is how you try to catch a breakout. When you break out at 92 cents, and then it goes up to 94.5 cents, 3 to 4 bits, then you can straight away TP. But the best entry is that it's because the best entry is that it retraces first. For example, like here, it forms a ladder pattern. Although it's a one step, but it still retraces and rests at SMA 5. But these two candlesticks, it did not rest at SMA 5 yet. So it has a larger risk. Yeah, it has a larger risk. So if it can stay here for a while and then continue to push up, then it's good. Especially if it can stand above this EMA 60. And yeah, and then the EMA 20 and 60 will cross and become uptrend. Okay, so the next one is VIS. Okay, this VIS is also potential, but it's lacking in volume. Yeah, it's quite lacking in volume. Yesterday I did not enter this VIS because I did not notice it goes up slowly because of the low volume. Yeah, because usually the low volume push up, it's not what I expected because I could not monitor it from the market trade monitor. Yeah, so it goes up slowly, goes up slowly. So at the end, when I notice it has already gone high. Yeah, so if you can break out this area, you might retest EMA 60, 585, and then you broke out. Let's see if you can retest this 70 cents area. This gap area, he need to cover earnings. Okay, overall it's still in a downtrend. Okay, the next one is UMC. UMC is actually, the plan is still the same, it's still valid. The plan that I posted in the group is still the same. So yeah, there's nothing much to update on UMC. If you are still holding it, then set a trailing stop loss. Trailing stop loss should be around 70 cents to 69.5 cents, 69 cents to 70 cents. Yeah, that area. If it ever drops back to that area, then you need to TP first. He just straight away shoot up, then yeah, look at 75 to 76.5 cents for the next TP. Just this kind of stock, if you wanted to swing after you enter like a day trade, like I said yesterday, if you enter at a day and with a day trade, but it closed high, so you take it as a swing trade, the thing you need to do is you need to TP area by area. After you reach resistance, you TP a portion, maybe 20 to 30%, keep on TP up, not wait at the highest, then TP, yeah, because you don't know when it will hit down. So the best way to engage in this kind of thing is at the first resistance, get out a portion first, at least 20 to 30%, slowly get out. Hit resistance, get out 30%, hit another, get out 30%. If you can't break out the resistance, then TP on. Yeah, that's how you engage in this kind of stock. Okay, the next one is CNERGEN. Okay, it has some movement right here. It has some weird movement right here. It did not follow the ACMO and UMC or the IPO one, but something is weird going on right at this stock. It's really weird. But the downtrend line is broken, the resistance is broken, and then it retested and then goes up. So yeah, let's see if it can break out this area. So the resistance and supports are stated in the group. You guys can go ahead and look at it. So this one is after UMC, I'm looking at CNERGEN. Let's see if he might follow. Okay, actually there's still a lot of stocks left. For example, like ECA, like Beta, like Cosmos, like Inform. There's too much stock for me to update. So for this ECA, you just need to be careful of engaging. If you don't know how to engage in this ECA, maybe just don't engage in ECA, yeah, because it's really shaky. I also get shaked out before the rally. Yeah, like I told you guys yesterday, at around 80.5 cents, and then get shaked out, and then it should pop up. It's potential, but you need to be careful of it because it like to shake people out. So the support is at around 83.5 cents. This is the yesterday's support after the rally, 83.5 cents. So previous support is at around 82 cents. Okay, at the lowest support is at around 79.5 cents. This area, so you need to take note of this area. First one is 83.5 cents, and the next one is 82 to 82.5 cents. Why 79.5 cents is because for last 2 days, I mean, yeah, for last few days before the rally, I keep monitoring it, and then after it sells down to be low around 78 cents, but he always eats back up to around 79.5 cents to 80 cents. So that's why there's a support right there. Okay, so the next one is Beta. Beta, I'm actually hoping that after the 2 years of rally, he would do one day like this one. Yeah, he would go sideways for a little bit before pushing up again, because he all day, for the whole day, he's staying at around 48.5 cents and 49 cents. But suddenly the Kananga call, and then it goes into green. Yeah. Or not, I will have more confidence to go in today for Betamax. For Cosmos, yeah, it's going sideways, which is good, which he's consolidating at this area, which is the previous, you can see it's a previous, when he drops to the previous support, it's trying to support, but unfortunately, he drops down and it breaks. So right now he's testing. So he might go and test and then press at here, come again, before another breakout. Maybe the next one you guys can look at is what? The solar team. I think the solar team has a little bit of, has a bit of all of it suddenly has a little volume coming in. So you can look at this one is still churning in the triangular towards the end. Let's see if it can break out, or you can look at this SLVEST if he can continue to break out. So solar team actually have a little volume, but it's not significant enough yet. But it has a little volume, increase in volume already. Yeah, all of it has a little volume coming in. Something is going on solar side, so we can starting to look at it first. Side part not much. So maybe SLVEST, SAMAIDEN and CNERGEN. Yep, you guys can starting to look at it, or Pekat. Pekat is really weird. Just maybe don't touch Pekat first.
Hi guys, it's Zach here. If you like my videos and want more contents like this, click like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and trade well.